So I figured while I was down here in South Beach that I would maybe guest DJ at one of the clubs, you know, like Mansion or Rock Bar. I mean, how hard could it be? Don't worry, people, I'm not stupid. I'm gonna take a lesson first. Gosh, give me some credit.
On the last season of Stylized, my co-host Stephanie Ortiz was kind enough to check out the DJ Scratch Academy in New York.
I'm doing it! I'm doing it!
But now it was my turn to learn and see how they do in Miami.
Hey, Jamie, what's going on, buddy?
What's up, man? Good to see you.
Scratch. Thank you. You know, I knew that you guys have a Scratch DJ Academy in New York, because I'm from New York, but I didn't know you had one down here in Miami.
Oh, yeah, we've been down here for a year.
And you have classes for beginners?
Yeah, we got classes for people that never touched turntables
Really?
before.
Because these people look like pros over here. See, this looks very professional.
Well, after a couple weeks of Scratch, you know.
A couple of weeks? I want to be DJing at Mansion tonight.
Well, like, what's the real deal? How long does it take to, like, actually be able to play a gig?
Well, I mean, it all depends on the student. When you sign up for Scratch, you have unlimited access to come in here 7 days a week and use the space. That's one of the biggest things about Scratch. So, you know, I have students that come in on their lunch breaks, you know, on their days off, anytime they can. You know, it really depends on the student of how fast you're going to learn.
Right.
You know, it's a pretty big investment to just go ahead and buy all this stuff without, you know, really knowing what you're doing.
The art of DJing and its technology has evolved greatly over the years, and DJ Scratch Academy has made sure to keep up with the ever-changing industry.
And so once you learn this, the basic, you know, the tables and all that, then I guess you can incorporate the computer. Because sometimes you go to a club and you see a computer and then they're scratching. And
yeah, technology, you know, a lot of people are using the MP3s and computers and all that.
But DJ Immortal still takes a traditional approach when it comes to the theory of DJing.
Well, when you learn how to DJ the traditional way and train your ear how to mix and distinguish vinyl, then it doesn't matter what they come out with next.
Right.
If you know how to mix here, you'll always know what to do.
It seems like the best clubs that you go to are the people that are really spinning. You just visually, you can see them lifting the records and going for it. And it's almost like the DJ becomes a character, the part of the night, you know?
Collecting records and digging through vinyl is the funnest part of DJing. If you skip that and miss out on that, then, you know, you're
That's
missing the best
101.
part. Yeah.
Sounds great to me. I'm here to learn just like all the others, so I was eager to get started. Before the lesson, DJ Immortal gave me a quick sample of what good DJing should sound like.
The 101 class is designed for someone, like I said, that's never touched tables before. You know, we go into the basic equipment setup, and pretty much the first thing you can do DJing, the baby scratch. It's called the baby scratch because a baby can do it.
Okay.
All right, cool. I mean, anyone can come up to a turntable and just go, kind of bug out, and then it's just noise, you know? But if you're doing it to the beat and you're following the music, now you're using the turntable as an instrument, and that's how we try to teach it at Scratch Academy.
Cool. I'm doing it wrong.
You're gonna go like this. You're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then let it go.
Okay, so it turns out it's a tad bit more difficult than I'd anticipated.
Thought I'd be better at this.
No big deal. I'm sure I'll get the hang of it.
Oh, I sound really good. Oh! You just hear myself doing this at a club.
Since it became apparent that my skills alone weren't going to get me a headlining gig at Mansion, I had to take a different approach.
Well, I feel pretty good. I mean, I feel like, you know, if we play the right stuff, you know, my little baby scratch, I can go a long way. Because I went to Mansion, and, I mean, they had good DJs, but I think I could bring a little something. Do you know anybody over there?
Yeah, I can make a few calls.
Really? Can you? All right, we'll see what you can do.
Hey, it's all about who you know, right? Like any student, I wanted to observe the masters of their trade performing, picking up new techniques and studying their moves. I even offered some of my own suggestions.
Well, you're on your way, getting started DJing. It's gonna take a lot of practice. You need to come in and hang out with me.
I will.
But before you leave, I got a scratch hoodie for you.
All right.
Get started.
Awesome. Definitely. All right. Oh, see, now I'm feeling it.
For some reason, putting on that hoodie made all the difference in the world. I started tearing it up. I walked out of DJ Scratch Academy a new man. Jay Rodriguez and OG? That's right. And you guys thought I couldn't be street. Ah, you so busted. Oops, you weren't supposed to see that. Si ya no estás aquí, mi vida es diferente.
reggae urban fashion. Do not use the ones where I said F. And you can find their stuff before even seeing it on www.
This looks weird.
Into this, man.
This is all the behind the scenes of making me look like a thug.
Dude, that's a good look for you.
Is it a good look? I'm thinking about it. I'm really big at the reggaeton here.
Dude, not for nothing, this is stylized Miami. This is
style,
this is
you know what I'm saying? Like, this is the style I feel. This is very street. You know, it's urban, very now.